AITA for putting out my neighbor's fire with my garden hose while we're on a fire ban? Update. Just for context, our sky is literally orange and filled with smoke already. There are weather alerts for smoke pollution, etc. Our entire area is on an extremely strict fire ban. I was out watering my garden once the sun went down, and my neighbor was out lighting up a campfire. I yelled over and told him we're on a fire ban, as if he didn't know. Our entire area is covered in smoke from the fires. And he yells back that it's contained and we're not in a forest, so who cares? So I took my hose and I soaked his entire fire pit and all of the wood I could see. He started screaming profanities at me and tells me he's going to call the cops. I told him to call, as they will tell him that he was in the wrong as we're on a fire ban. There have been many homes destroyed, animals who have lost their lives, and firefighters out there who are trying their best to contain it. Why have an open fire when it is not necessary? AITA here? NTA, but next time call the fire department. It's their job to take care of things like this, and you can even do so anonymously to protect yourself from retaliation. Source: Fire Department. NTA. He's a selfish asshole. Next time take some pics or a video and call the cops on him and let them issue him a ticket. You might be able to still report him. NTA. If he tries that again, call the fire department and let them call the cops. If they try to light it again, call the fire department immediately. Hell, I'd call now and let them know. Maybe they'll go have a chat with him. NTA. NTA. If you're in Ontario, you might want to share with him that starting a fire in a restricted zone can lead to $25,000 in fines, 3 months jail time, and/or being on the hook for any firefighting costs incurred to put the fire out should it lead to a forest fire. Ontario outdoor fire restrictions. NTA. As a person who lost everything to the Camp Fire in 2018, I hope that this idiot neighbor of yours never ever has to find out how fast fire actually travels across one town, forested or not. NTA. If something can be handled without involving the cops, it's better to handle it without involving the cops. Plus, this got the fire out much quicker, which is important especially when there's already a fire emergency going on. Well, as Halifax's mayor said, he broke that stupid policy. NTA. I'm from California and I would have probably hosed him down as well. NTA. I would have wanted to do the same thing. People like that ruin things for everyone else. NTA. You're kind of a hero in my eyes. I say this as I sit under gray smoke-filled sky from fires hundreds of miles away. Sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands when stupid has shown you it just can't be fixed. NTA. That guy sounds like the type of person to say it's his God-given right to not wear a mask in public. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We just had a massive forest fire within city limits because some arsehole thought the fire ban didn't apply to them. 200 houses lost. Many family pets died because their owners weren't home. And thousands of misplaced people. The provincial government is so sick of the assholes thinking burn bans don't apply to them that the fine for burning or having a lit backyard fire pit is $25,000. Neighbors are now happily ratting out anyone who ignores the fire ban. I'd rather be the arsehole who puts out a fire during a fire ban than the person who destroys a neighborhood and kills animals. NTA. NTA. Because of that kind of idiots we get fires. If there is a fire ban, they should not light a fire. Good thinking. NTA. I've just come home with my family after having been evacuated for a week. We were lucky. We have a home to come back to. 200 families do not. If I saw someone lighting a campfire right now, fire ban here as well, I'd put out the fire then spray them in the face with the hose for as long as I could. Being evacuated from home with what you can carry and no idea how long you'll be gone is terrifying. Seeing the smoke and fire as you flee with your children, and luckily, in our case, our pets, is surreal. Tell your neighbor is why we, as a society, can't have nice things, like campfires. NTA call the police next so he can get a fine. In Canada they have charged $25,000 as a fine, so make sure to get the evidence so the fine sticks.
NTA.
NTA. I understand why you did this. Maybe you could have called the cops and reported him instead. But I'm really on your side here. NTA, you need to report this to the cops before he finds more wood and starts a major fire. NTA. I did something similar once. We were under a total fire ban. Cars were not even allowed to park over grass. And one of my neighbors was grilling outside. I called the police, but by the time they drove by, my neighbors were done grilling. That season we had 2 close calls. The abandoned lot next to us caught fire and the highway caught fire. Luckily they got extinguished in time.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Errorcast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.